Right, we're now joined by Ryan Gregson, who posted, we think, the fastest time today here at Jells Park, or XCR at 18, round one. How are you feeling there, Ryan?
Tired. Yeah, so I usually run the 1500, so that's what, 4 times that. I don't know. It's weird. Even though like today I was out in the clear with 2k to go, it just feels like a long way because I imagine what it's like if I was running a 5k on the track and that's 5 laps to go. It feels like a very long way. And yeah,
with a few little ups and downs as well. But it's a fairly, what we'd say, a sedate course. So you've got the one long hill, but the rest of it then winds beautifully around, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can kind of, there are some hills. One kind of halfway through the journey I feel like it goes for about a K. But then, you just got to get to the top of that and then you can cruise down the hill for a while. So you only got to really work hard for a little bit and then you're going to get a bit of respite and go back downhill.
So let's move now from cross-country to Commonwealth Games. We're just a week out. What were your impressions, what were you feeling coming out of Comm Games this year?
Mixed emotions. I was in very good shape and I think that showed today, and I had a great run in the first round where I came second, and I was very confident going into the final, and me and my coach sat down and we thought, this is an incredible opportunity to try and win this thing. And I was probably a bit aggressive and probably didn't run exactly the way I should have, suiting my strengths, but I did try to run in a way that would give me the best chance to win. And those Menango and Chariot are the best two in the world, and just trying to match it with them and run off their shoulder, it just tired me out essentially. But a good lesson to learn of probably how not to run in the future. I do have some years left, and so I guess from the weekend I learned that I'm in incredibly good shape, and I also learnt a lot about how to run the next championship next year.
Yeah, the Commonwealth Games, obviously there's some very strong events and there's some very weak events too. That's sort of the nature of that competition, as we well know that now, but the 1500 really did shape up as a ripper, didn't it?
It was tough, yeah. Menango and Chariot, they went first and second on the Gold Coast, and they were first and second at the World Champs in London last year. So it was going to be very tough. Certainly wasn't a weak event, and even like Jake Whiteman, who came in for third, he won the Oslo Diamond League last year. So it was incredibly tough, and I did have a crack, but I think Doha for the World Champs next year, I'll be racing a little differently.
We'll move on to that now too, Ryan, because it's an unusual situation we now find ourselves in. It's April, and we haven't got another major champ now until September or August, September next year in Doha. So what do you now do in that intervening period?
It's interesting because it is 17 months, and I think for a lot of people you can get overawed if you've got a major goal that's so far away. So we have lots of stepping stones. Like today, was a stepping stone. It kind of, in the scheme of things, it mightn't be the biggest thing, but this stuff like this is important to me because it just helped me get through the last week. When you're feeling a bit flat after a letdown of a championship, it just gets you going again quicker. And to run a good run today just makes me realise again I'm in good shape. And then 2 weeks' time there's a Diamond League in Doha, and that's another tick the box, just keep racing well, and then you put another good year in, and then it's only 5 months to the World Championship. So our group do lots of small stepping stones along the way that adds up to get us to the big goal.
Now, we're a bit surprised at AV when we started to see the lineup of Commonwealth Games athletes, but is there something special about coming back to grassroots and being amongst your family here?
It is. It's like our Melbourne Track Club group, there's like 20 or 30 guys, and they're all here today. And we also run for different clubs as well. So there's not many opportunities I get to, like on the first leg I was there with Brett Robinson, Joel Tobin-White, Jack Rayner. It's a lot of fun. We don't usually get to do that. So, there's a bit of banter throughout the week about, who's going to split the fastest and things like that. And Stewie McSwain probably talked about the most, and I think I got him today by about 20 seconds, so I will be giving it to him tomorrow at Ferny Creek for our long run. Growing up, cross country was my favourite thing. I preferred it more than the track. It was my favourite thing, and because we go overseas for the European summer, which is our winter, I miss out on all that. So any chance I get to do this and come back and race for my club, Glenhuntly, I'll jump at the opportunity.
It is good to see that intra-club rivalry through the MTC guys too. We know there's a lot of banter on social media and all those sort of things, but you must really enjoy that environment.
I do. I see the MTC guys. It really is like a football club. I've never played football, but I imagine that's what it's like. We are. We're a very selfless bunch. We work very hard together on the training track, and then we can compete hard against each other here. But then enjoy a beer afterwards as mates. So it's a great club to be a part of, and I've been a part of it for like 10 years now, and it's like family.
Now, we're snubbing your dearly beloved Jen, who's sitting right beside us today. She's not getting an interview. We're going to get her later in the year, we hope. But you've got a big year planned personally, you two, this year as well.
Yeah, we're getting married at the end of the year in September, right? That's when we take our break. We have a few down weeks after the European track season, and we'll get married then. And yeah, really looking forward to it. It's just going to be a great couple of weeks downtime with friends and family and everyone getting together, which doesn't happen very often because we travel around so much. So I'm really looking forward to it.
But also exciting for athletics in Victoria. You seem to be making your roots in Victoria. You've bought a house and all those sort of things, and that's really exciting for us at AV because we know that you two are going to be around for a while to come.
We are, and we have made roots here, and we are running for Glenhuntly, and we originally came down to be part of the Melbourne Track Club group with Nick Badeau, and this is where our base is. We do a lot of training at Falls Creek, but then we also do a lot of training in Melbourne, so part of the VIS as well. The facilities here are amazing. So me, I've probably got I think I'll go to 2024, got another 6 years. Genevieve, she'll go for longer than me. I think she'll go to 2024 doing the steeple and then another 4 years doing the marathon. I think she'll go to, she's got a she shuffles a little bit. I think it'll be good for the roads. Me, nah, but Genevieve, I think she'll be able to go to the roads. So she's got another 10 years in her.
Well, that's a great scoop for AV, actually, and athsvicTV. We've got Gen LaCaze becoming the marathon runner, so we'll watch that one progress over the years. So, Ryan, once again, pleasure to talk to you. It's always great to catch up. It's great to have you part of this system. We do, even though you're in New South Wales, well, we do love you in Victoria, and once again, good to have you here.
Thanks, Tim.